Welcome back to the wrap. Time for the daily weekday dish from DA. DA, kind of a crazy week, ended with a big win at Baltimore. How hyped should we get about this team?
I think very excited. You know, it's a tough division. We saw the Jets go on the road and win in Denver. We saw Miami go on the road and win in Green Bay. So the division's not getting any easier, and still the Jets have that game in hand after beating the Patriots back in Week 2 at the Meadowlands. But this was a big win. This was as big a challenge as you're going to get. Granted, it was at home, and so you had to kind of save face after the playoff loss last year to the Ravens. But Baltimore's a legit team. I thought Baltimore was actually exposed a little bit. Even though they have Anquan Bolden, even though they have T.J. Houshmandzadeh, Joe Flacco resisted going downfield continuously in the second half and in overtime on Sunday. And credit what the Patriots secondary was able to adjust after halftime and do. Flacco didn't take those chances. He probably should have. But they also limited Ray Rice out of the backfield and on the ground, so the Patriots defense really rose to the occasion on Sunday.
How does Bill Belichick keep this team focused? He had the outside influence to keep them focused with Miami and the Baltimore win, but now they're one of the top teams in the AFC. How does he keep them grounded and keep them focused going in from here on out? I
don't think the Patriots under Bill Belichick have ever overinflated themselves. I don't think that they ever had a disproportionate thought of where they ranked in the football hierarchy. They always seem to think that they're worse than they are, which is good for motivational purposes. So I don't expect this to go to their head. The trap for the Patriots is going to be thinking that we're past the growing pains. You know, Kyle Arrington still got exposed a little bit at times on Sunday. They picked on Devin McCourty as well, and we thought McCourty was the strength of the secondary. Also, you know, they've got to be able to get to the passer pretty consistently, and doing it 1 week is not doing it for 16 weeks. So that's the trap. Also, it's a tough schedule. I mean, they still have a bunch of potential playoff teams on this docket. So it doesn't get easier for the Patriots. This was a nice litmus test, and they passed this test. But the trap is thinking that this is already a done deal and a finished product.
You mentioned a big test. Is their next game a test anymore, or are the Chargers just a team they should blow out on the schedule at this point?
It's a test because you're going on the road. It's 3 time zones away, and the Chargers are as talented as a lot of teams in the AFC. Maybe not the most, but they're still a wildly talented team. You've got to match up with Antonio Gates. You have to match up with a passing attack with Phillip Rivers. You have to match up with a good ground game, and they've got talent all over the defense as well. But the issue with the Chargers is they never play to their talent. I mean, they always start slow, and Norv Turner never seems to have them truly focused and in gear. So the Patriots should win this game. It's not easy. It's not going to be a blowout, but it's impossible for me to really, at this point, take the Chargers seriously after they went to St. Louis and lost. If you want to win the AFC West, if you want to be in the playoffs, you do not go to St. Louis and lose.
And hopefully Norv Turner doesn't start calling you out like he did Tony Dungy.
I don't care. Norv can call me out all he wants. I've got the ammo. He's the guy that's got the talented team that can't produce on Sunday.
I figured that you wouldn't care, but watch out because he likes to throw darts.
That's fine. I'll throw darts right back at him.
Well, thanks for the info. And DA 98.5, the Sports Hub. Also, they can follow you on Twitter.
Yep, if you want some breaking Patriots news and some analysis from what's going on with the Patriots week, you can follow us on Twitter, handle The DA Show.
Very good. Thanks a lot, DA. Sarah will be back with more wrap after this.